Hi, I'm David Swanson, and I'm the author of a new book called Learning to Be You that really has sprung out of 21 years of pastoral ministry for me and the struggle that I see going on in people's lives in regard to issues of personal identity. I see so many situations in the public when you hear people say things like, "I'm trying to find myself," or "I just don't know who I am." So many conversations that I've had in my office where people come and they struggle with issues of self-esteem. They just don't feel very good about themselves. They don't really understand who they are, and they certainly don't walk in the joy and the confidence of who God has created them to be. And as I began to listen to these stories and I thought about them in my own life, and as I studied God's Word, from that sprang this understanding in my life that if we're ever going to know who we are, if we're ever going to be convinced of our personal identity and to live out of that confidence in our day-to-day lives, the first thing we have to do is know the God who made us. I'm always amazed when people say, "Well, I'm trying to find myself." In the world today, they're looking in so many different places, and so many of those places just don't have answers, or the answers that they give are just false. Only the God who made us is able to actually truly tell us who we are and the purpose for which we've been made. If we know God, we will truly know ourselves. For instance, so many times people will talk to me and they'll talk about feelings of personal weakness, that they feel like they really don't have the power to affect change in their world, or they just have that sense of self-esteem that is so low and they really have no confidence in the world. Well, when they come to understand the nature of the God who made them is one of omnipotence and power, and that God lives within them, then they begin to realize, I'm not weak and I don't need to be living out of a spirit of timidity, but instead the power of God lives within me. He's giving me the strength to be the person that He's created me to be. So just as one small example, that's really what the book is about. Learning to be You is about understanding the nature and character of God. And as we understand the God who made us, the God who lives within us, it will tell us who we are, such that we will come to live in the confidence of our identity in Jesus Christ. So I hope you will explore this book and the study that I've done of God's nature and character. And as that comes to unfold in your life, that you'll live out of that confidence and a deep sense of God's love and purpose for you.